once again welcome to my channel. I am Kishore sir to teach you about spoken English. Already you know it that I have been teaching you. Based on the tenses be completed. Present simple, present continuous and present perfect also be completed. Now I am teaching about present perfect continuous tense. So before studying present perfect continuous, I would like to ask you that what is the difference between present perfect tense and present perfect continuous. The present perfect tense is already we started in the past. We have started in the past. And present continuous, we started in the past, and present perfect continuous, it is continuous. So that's what the difference between present perfect and present perfect continuous. It shows that something we started in the past, and still it is continuing in the present. Started in the past, still it is continuing in the present. So that is a present perfect tense. So already I have written you an example. So first of all, let me tell you the formula. What's the formula of present perfect continuous tense? Subject plus have or has, been plus verb 1 plus ing plus object. So that's a formula. So subject have or has. So where to use have, where to use has. Already I have told you. Been plus verb 1 plus ing and object. So I have been studying for 3 hours. Dear friends, so already we started in the past. So what we have started still continuing in the present. So I have been studying for 3 hours. You started in the past. Maybe 4 hours ago, 1 day before, you have already started in the past. Still you are continuing the present. Maybe 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 months, whatever maybe. Already you have started in the past, still continuing in the present. I have been studying for 3 hours. You started your study and still continuing. Still you are continuing for 3 hours. That's a present perfect continuous tense. So one more example also. I have been watching. I have been watching TV since 7 p.m. So you understand? I have been studying for 3 hours. I have been watching TV since 7 p.m. So here the difference you see. So both are present perfect tense. You started 7 p.m. still you are continuing to watch TV. 7 p.m. you started the present perfect tense and still continuing for many hours. You do not know, but it shows that it started at 7 p.m. So the past and the past perfect tense started something. The past continuing in the present. I have been watching TV since 7 p.m. So I would like to take this chance to explain about the difference between for and since. I would like to explain about the difference between for and since. The difference between for and since. So here, for period of time. So period of time, I mean to say 3 hours, 4 weeks, 2 months, 7 years. These are the period of time. So since means point of time. We are pointing at the time 7 p.m. We started. I have been living in this country or in this state since 2007, 2012. This is a point of time we are pointing. just pointing out the time. But here we are not pointing with our time. We are not pointing out the time, but the period of time. Period of time. Some days, some months, some years. So you are living for some years, some months. So these are the difference between the since and the for. So another example I would like to tell you. You have been trying to learn the English language for 2 months. You started once and you are trying to learn the English language for 2 months. For 2 months, you have been trying to learn in the English language for 2 months. Yeah, we are showing here the period of time. So you started to learn English and still you are continuing. How many days passed? 2 months. How many months passed? 2 months completed. Still you are learning. Still you are learning the English language. So these are the present perfect continuous tense. On one side, the sentences I have given to you. So please concentrate the study. Concentrate the classes that I have taken for you. Yes, friends, some more examples I would like to tell you. So we have been working for we have been working here for see, we have been working here for 2 months. So you wanted to tell your friends that how many days you are working here. So you started before 2 months and still you are continuing. You did not leave the place. You did not leave the place. For example, I am working here. I started from 2 months and still I am working here. I am working here. If I say the present perfect and present perfect continuous tense. If I say present perfect, I have worked here for 2 years, but now I am working in other place. I worked in that place for 2 years, but I am not working here now. So I am working in other place. So if you are using present perfect tense, that means you started work in the past. Maybe 2 months ago you started. After 2 months, still you are continuing in the same place. Still you are continuing the same place. So that's what we have been working here for 2 months. Still you are continuing to work in this place. That's the difference. So she has one more example. She has been studying. She has been studying in the school. Or you can say since 2018. So here the difference you see, the for and since. So I wanted to tell you that in which year I started. In which year started. That means she has been studying in the school since 2018. So in 2018 you started to learn, to attend the class and to study in the school, and you are continuing to study in the same school. So you did not change the school. Still you are continuing to study in the same school. So this sentence tells about when you started and still you are continuing the class. She has been studying in this school since 2018. So these are the some points, some sentences to clarify you. So some more sentences I would like to tell you. Some more sentences I have to tell you. The baby. The baby has been crying. The baby has been crying for 3 hours. So see the sentence. The baby has been crying for 3 hours. See, for 3 hours continually she is crying. Just before 3 hours she started to cry, and still she has been crying. So she has been crying for still continuing his or her crying, still continuing to cry. That is a difference. Did not stop. The crying of the baby is not stopped. The crying of the baby is not stopped, but still continuing. So this is very easy if you understand the concept of present perfect continuous tense and the formula, and if you understand my explanations, and if you understand my idea to teach you, so it is very easy. This doesn't matter the hardship. It doesn't mean that you have to struggle, but rather it's very easy. It's very easy to understand. So I explain to you whatever I explain to you. You have to remember. You have to learn, listen properly so that you may understand very well. So one more example I have to tell you. I have been living, or you have been living in Hyderabad since 2011. Since 2011. What do you understand here? You have been living in Hyderabad since 2011. That means you can't count it. You started to live in the year 2011, and still you are continuing. Still you are continuing to live in the same place. You did not change the place. Still you are continuing. So here what happens? We use since to show the point of time. To show the point of time, to emphasize when we started. To emphasize when we started. So that's what we use since. We use since. If you want to say the period of time, no need to use since. No need to use since. If you want to say the period of time, the couple of years or months or days, so what you would say? You have been living in Hyderabad for 10 years, 7 years. You have to calculate from 11 to 22 how many years. So you have to say those years. So I have been living for. I have been living in Hyderabad for 11 years or 10 years or 7 years. So that's the difference. So dear friends, once again I would like to tell you. Once again I remind you that so the difference between the present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense is very simple. Something we started in the past, and what we started in the past still continuing in the present. So whenever we are continuing the present perfect continuous tense. So what we started still continuing. We did not. It didn't stop it. So we started to learn English, and still we are continuing. I joined in this school in 2011. Still I am studying in this school. In same school. I did not change it. So how to use present perfect tense? How to use present perfect continuous is very easy. It's very easy, and you just understand. Just learn. Try to use this present perfect continuous and grow to learn, and try to speak English, very good English, and try to learn English, and you will be the champion in this English language skills. So dear friends, once again, all the best. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you for listening to my class. Learn and try to grow in English. Thank you very much. Thank you.